Blizzard is suing Turtle Wow and is looking to shut Turtle Wow down. Before we go through this entire legal document, actually, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's a lot of boring mumbo jumbo, but there is some interesting stuff to read, and we will go over that, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. First, my overall thoughts are this is why I don't play private servers, because I don't want to invest time into something that might cease to exist. But two, on the other hand, people who make these private servers and play them, they show that there's a demand for something a little bit different. And it actually, I think, sometimes is a catalyst for that change, right? So, for example, take Nostalrius and all of these other private servers. Blizzard shut them down, but then they brought us 2019 Classic, which Blizzard, of course, is kind of famous for saying, you think you want it, but you don't. And then it turns out a lot of people did want it, and then they're like, ooh, dollar signs. Clearly, a lot of people think that Turtle Wow is doing Classic Plus better than what Blizzard could ever do. So, should Blizzard be suing or hiring these developers? Let's read through this article together. I'll link the article if you want to read it. You'll have to sign up the email, but you don't have to pay anything. It'll say you have to, but you don't have to put your credit card in or anything like that. And you can have access to this stuff. So basically, Blizzard made the game, blah, 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 blah. Hundreds of thousands of people play, and when these unscrupulous actors, such as the defendant, seek to profit from our intellectual value, it degrades this WoW experience. So Blizzard says that Turtle WoW's unauthorized servers basically introduce security risks. They fragment the WoW community, which is kind of funny because by making WoW Classic, SOD, Burning Crusade, Mr. Patera, all these different versions of the game, that fragments the community as well. So WoW, Blizzard's fragmenting their community, and so are the private servers. It creates confusion as to what are official versions. I don't think anyone playing Turtle WoW is confused and thinks that is a Blizzard product. And then when players move to these illegal servers, they have an inferior player experience. Sometimes, yeah, sure, but I from what I understand, they have a pretty darn good player experience on Turtle WoW. Some would say better than authentic WoW. In the last couple months alone, there was the DDoS on the hardcore players, and then there was also the AQ40 on Anniversary just getting released multiple times in the week at the wrong time on all these different servers. It says here that Blizzard is unhappy that players are able to play WoW for free, so I do understand that they would prefer for those players to be paying Blizzard to play. So you could argue and say that, would they actually be playing Blizzard? There's so many people who are just fed up with Blizzard and they don't want to play anything by Blizzard. So it doesn't mean that if you shut down Turtle WoW, they're all going to go back to WoW. Then it goes over the names of the different people. Some of them are in Russia, Netherlands, Germany, USA. And they claim that they're making tons and tons of money. Where does it say here? So here's where they claim that while Turtle WoW is free to play, people, like, they're probably making millions. Let's say there's around 50,000 people. There's not, but we'll just use that as a simple number. If 50,000 people, if all of them give $10, that's 500,000. But I mean, let's just say if I was playing Turtle WoW for free, would I be giving money? I think a lot of people wouldn't. So definitely people are making money or something off of this to be able to make the game, but it's tough to say how much money they're making. Maybe they are. But check this out. Defendants provide ongoing technical support via message boards on the Turtle WoW website, on Discord, X, Reddit. Isn't that hilarious that on Turtle WoW you can get support on Discord, X, Reddit, or on their forum. And if you go onto the WoW forum or open a ticket or something, good luck getting support. So maybe Blizzard should offer some better support. And here it says that Turtle WoW has been brazenly escalating its efforts to cannibalize and disrupt Blizzard's WoW community by, for example, social media, partnering video game influencers. But Turtle WoW never contacted me to play this game and give them a shout out. Wow. Guess I'm just a nobody. Anyways, and then there's all these counts, you know, of all the copyright infringement, and they're gonna have to pay a lot of money. You know, like where does it say here? $150,000 for each copyright infringed. So all of these different counts of copyright infringement, 150,000 is, I believe, what that means. I'm not a lawyer. I got a lawyer in the guild, but this is all this legal jargon that is not particularly interesting. So yeah, you know, I've given my thoughts here. Basically, maybe something amazing will come out of WoW because of this, but tough to say. What are your thoughts? Love to hear them. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarflord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarflord out.
And they say that the Dwarf Lord could save us. I'm not gonna pave here and wait. I'll hold on to the beard of the Dwarf Lord. Watch as we heroic leap away.